Good morning, grade 5. It's my pleasure to teach you again. Yes, children, I'm Thelma, teacher here. So it's my great pleasure to teach you again. I hope you all are doing fine, children. How was your weekend? Enjoyed? So let's get started, children. Today I'm going to do something very simple, and I'm sure all of you are well versed with this topic. Okay, children, let me ask you a very simple question. What is a sentence? You have been studying this right from grade 1 and maybe even earlier. I think even from senior KG. So what is a sentence? Yes? A sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense. Yes, some of you will say a sentence begins with a capital letter, it ends with a full stop. You are right, children. Okay, so sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense. Now take a look here, children. A sentence. A sentence begins with a capital letter. What most of you are thinking, you're right. Sentence can be a statement, a question mark, or an exclamation mark. And a sentence makes sense. Now this is simple, children. We all of us know a sentence begins with a capital letter. What do I mean by this? A sentence can be a statement, a question mark, or an exclamation mark. Let's take a few examples. Take the first example, children. Riya is riding her bike. Now this is a statement. Okay. So what do I put here after the statement? I put a full stop. After this sentence I put a full stop. Now you go to the second one. Is Riya riding her bike? Now this is also a sentence. Okay. Is Riya riding her bike? And here at the end I am going to put a question mark. I am going to put a question mark. Now look at the third one. Be careful, Riya. So here comes the exclamation mark. Here comes the exclamation mark. So children, today I am going to we are going to learn these punctuation marks. That is the full stop, then your question mark, and then you have this your exclamation mark. So we are going to learn full stop, question mark, and exclamation mark. So children, let's start with the full stop, the most easiest one. Okay. Now if I ask you, children, when do I use a full stop? I know most of you are going to tell me, ma'am, after the sentence, ma'am, after the sentence. Yes, children, you are right. You are absolutely right. Now look at this sentence, children. Read this sentence. Tortoise was very slow. He had never raised hair. Now where am I going to put a full stop here? At the end of the sentence here? Only here? Yes, even here. Can you see this sentence? You have two sentences here, and here there is a capital letter he H is in capital. So we need to put two full stops, one here and one here. Very good. Now children, look at these three sentences below. Okay? Let's look at these three sentences below. Now, which sentence, children, do you think requires a question mark? Take time to read all the three sentences. You may read it loud. And tell me, which sentence do you think needs a question mark? Yes, read the first one. Were there 7 earthquakes in Latur? How is my tone, children? When I am reading this sentence, how is my tone? Yes, I am looking for an answer. It's not a statement. Okay, so it's a question. It is a question. So what do I do there, children? After Latur, I need to put a question mark. Okay, now read the second one. Is he your friend? So, is it a statement? No, I am looking for an answer. Okay, it is a sentence, but I am looking for an answer. See my tone. So, I put a question mark. The last one. I didn't hurt you. Did I? So, this too also we end with a question mark. So children, when we do punctuation, full stop is simple, but when it comes to exclamation and question mark, you need to read the sentence very carefully and understand that sentence. Okay. Now last time we had done, most of you, when you say the question sentence, so you say like WH words. What are the WH words, children? Sorry. What are the WH words? Yes. What, where, when, why. Very good. So when all these are there, children, it is simple for us to put a question mark. But sometimes you will have statements as these. Okay, you will have sentences as these. So you need to be careful where you are going to insert your question mark. So children, we are done with the full stop and we are done with question mark. Now let's see exclamation mark. Okay. Now let's read this, children. Yes, there are 3 sentences. The first one. How angry was the teacher? How angry was the teacher? Am I asking a question here, children? Yes, sometimes you will make me angry. Okay, so how angry was the teacher? So what will come here, children? An exclamation mark. And where do I put this exclamation mark? Here at the end. And remember to put this dot. Okay. Now read the second one. How right my mother was. So what will come here, children? Again an exclamation mark. Now see the third one, children. Take time. See the third one carefully. Read it aloud and tell me where would you put an exclamation mark. My God, what can be done now? So, yes, here everyone will tell me exclamation mark. And children, look here carefully. We will put an exclamation mark here too. Okay? My God, what can be done now? So an exclamation mark here and here. That's why children, I told you full stop is easy, but for a question mark and exclamation mark, just read the sentence again. Okay? Now I want you to open your textbooks to unit 1, that is on page 10. Page 10. Okay? We have that information box, children. This information box. The explanation what I gave you, it is from the same information box. So before you begin with this exercise, please read this. Okay? And for your homework, children, you are going to do capital A, that is from sentences 1 to 5. Now I don't want to discuss this. I'm sure the entire class will be able to do this because we have done punctuations last year. Many units had this topic. Only be careful when it is an exclamation mark and a question mark. Read the sentence again. So for your homework, you will have capital A, that is 1 to 5 on page 10. I will even put it in the broadcast group. Page 10, capital A, 1 to 5. And I will discuss the answers in the next class. Thank you, children. Happy learning. See you soon.